So exercise 11.3, the sixth one question. If AB and C are interior angle of a triangle ABC, then show that sine B plus C divided by 2, that is equals to cos A by 2. Okay, that is the question. Just I will write it down. If A, B and C are interior angles of triangle ABC, then show that that is the sine B plus C divided by 2 will be is equals to cos A by 2. Now very importantly, here we have to concentrate. They are saying that ABC is the interior angle of a triangle ABC. Then show that. So whenever like this question, when you are having, first thing we have to see that they have not anywhere they have mentioned as an acute angle or any obtuse angle, they have not mentioned actually. So the first thing what we will do is, we will take the sum of the three angles is equal to 180 degree. Okay, that is the first we can go from here. We can write it down from here. So we will write it down. In triangle ABC, okay, in triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. Okay, and next thing what we can here is we can do is here, we want B and C in a one side. See that B and C what we have, that we have to write down as a one side, and that A is on the another side. So we will make the same thing. We will make the same thing. That is we will shift this A from here to the right hand side, because here we have only B plus C. So we will keep only B plus C. We will shift that A on the other side. So here it will become angle B plus angle C, that is equals to 180 degree minus A. That is A angle, we can write it down. Now I will not write it on that angle, so I will write it directly B plus C only, because the final answer is containing only B plus C. So here also 180 degree minus A. Okay, I will not put that angle sign. Next, very importantly, again you see what we need on the left hand side, that we need as a divided by 2. So what actually we will do is, here this equation both the side what we have, we will divide on the both side, because if you want to add or subtract, multiply or divide, we have to do the same thing on the both side. So I will divide this BC by 2. So divide 2 on both sides. So it will become B plus C divided by 2, that is equals to 180 degree minus A divided by 2. So again it will continue. See, I will write it on this side. It will continue. B plus C divided by 2 I will write it down, and on the other hand I will write down 180. This divided by 2 what I have, that I will take separately for A and 180. So 180 divided by 2 minus A divided by 2. Remember here, if we have the denominator as a 2 or anything, any value denominator we have, so only one term if we have, or two terms let it be, we can take it separately for the numerator. For example, if we have here x plus y plus z divided by 3, it means that x divided by 3 plus y divided by 3 plus z divided by 3. If you are here minus sign we have, so here I have to put the minus sign. So this is the rule what we have. So here I have taken the same rule, and I have divided the 2 to the both the term to the right hand side, and I will not making that B by 2 and C by 2 separately. I am keeping one only, B plus C divided by 2 only, because the answer is given in terms of B plus C by 2, that is on the right hand side. Now obviously 180 by 2 is nothing but 90, that is equals to that minus A by 2. So on the right hand side we have B plus C divided by 2 itself. So now I will put the bracket for this. Now I will see what they have given on the left hand side. They have given the left hand side as a sine. So here also I will take the sine function on the left hand side. if I'm taking the sine function on the left hand side, what I have to take it for the right hand side? Yes, what I have to take it for the right hand side? Sine function or cos function? Yes, answer, no problem. It is sine itself.
Sine.
Yes, it is sine itself. We can't take the cos. We have to take the same function because same thing we have to do on the right hand and left hand side. If you are multiplying, dividing, minusing or adding or anything, if you want to do the same thing we have to do, that is sine function I have taken on the both the sides. So sine b plus c divided by 2, keeping as it is because we got the left hand side. We will have to see on the right hand side now. So the function is in a form of sine 90 minus theta form. What is sine 90 minus theta? What is sine 90 minus theta?
Cos theta.
Yes, it is
Cos
nothing but
theta.
cos theta.
Theta.
In place of theta, what we have? In place of theta, what we
A
have?
by 2.
Yes, a by 2.
A
That is
by
the answer.
2. A by 2.
Yes, here you can write it on the final thing for that. That is nothing but, here I will write down sine 90 degree minus theta is equals to cos theta. The thing is we applied here that 90 as it is, theta value we have a by 2. So in place of a by 2, in place of theta I can write it down a by 2. That's all. So cos here we have and cos here we have. So we have got the final answer. What we have to actually have to prove. That is sine b plus c divided by 2 is nothing but cos a by 2. That is our final answer. I hope you don't have any doubt in the sixth question. So if you have, no, just you ask, it will be better. Here they have an express sine 67 degree and plus cos 75 degree in terms of trigonometric ratio ratios of angles between 0 degree and 45 degree. Okay, the question here is simple. Actually what they are asking is, they are not saying to find the value. They have not mentioned here to find the value what is sine 67 and cos 75. The final answer is, means you are going to get 1, 0 or anything. No, they have not asked anything. Here they are asking that sine 67 degree and cos 75 degree what we have here, we have to convert this 67 degree and 75 degree to such a way that it must be in between 0 and 45. Means we want to convert the 67 in terms of less than 45 and 75 in terms of less than 45. So it is only possible. Now don't bother about what sine or cos we have or same complementary angle ratios what we have or what. Don't bother about it because they have not told us to find the final answer. It may be a sine, it may be a tan, it may be a cosecant or secant, no problem. Anything may be, because here they have not asked us to find the final answer, but they have told us to convert it. So let us take that question first. Solution. That is sine 67. I want to make it smaller number, that is 67 to make it smaller number. It is possible to convert the 67 into a smaller number. So what you can do? What you can actually do here? What you can actually do to the sine 67? Yes. Anyone?
90 minus 67.
Yes.
Cos
Because sine a value I can write down in terms of a cos 90 minus theta or sine 90 minus a. Okay, that is a possible. So sine 67 can be written as, I will write it down if you want. I will write one more step here. Sine 67 can be written sine 90 minus how much you will do? You will get the 67 as the answer. So it is
20.
Yes, 23 degree. Obviously 23 degree. You are minusing.
23.
But now it is in a form of, okay. So okay, I have went a reverse way. So here I have done a reverse way, that is not sine here. Actually I have tried on as a cos, because I have done in a cos way. Okay, it is in a form of sine 90 minus a form. The sine 90 minus a form is nothing but cos a. Okay, reverse way I have to go, but I have went directly. So this is the formula actually what we have. So sine 90 minus a, we have the a position is 23. So the a value over here, it must come how much? 23. So it is nothing but cos 23 degree. Means sine 67 degree can be written as cos 23 degree, because it is sine 90 minus a form. So this is the first one. So in place of sine 67, I will write it down only. Sine 67, I can write it down it as cos 23 degree. And directly you can change that cos 75 in terms of a sine also. No problem. Now I will go for the cos 75 degree. That cos 75 degree can be written as cos 90 degree minus 90 minus how much? It will become 75. Yes, how much?
15.
Yes, 15 degree. So now this cos is in a form of cos 90 minus a. So cos 90 minus a is nothing but sine. So the sine value will become 15, because the a value we have 15 in it. So this is the way how we can make this. So here we can write it down cos 75 degrees nothing but sine 15 degree. So here I will write it down, instead of cos 75 I will write down sine 15 degree. So if you have any difficulty, directly this method if you are doing, no, this is not needed actually. Directly you can do. How you can write it down? But this is the thing is important, the formula how to write it down. But how you can find it? If you have sine, you write down cos first, then you minus this 90, then minus 67. If you will do 90 minus 67, 23. So you write down directly cos 23. Here we have cos, so complementary angle is sine. Cos and sine complementary to each other. Next 90 minus this angle 75. So it will come 15 degrees.